Staying with us, Treverton College student Kai Broom has been chosen as one of 5 matrics to go to Antarctica to learn about conservation and sustainable practices. The pupils will be joining renowned South African explorer Riaan Manser in the coldest, driest and harshest continents. Out of the 5 candidates chosen, Kai is the only one from KZN, with 2 candidates from Gauteng and the other 2 from the Western Cape. For more now, we're joined by Kai himself, and he's joining us from the Drakensberg this evening, and we thank him for his time. Kai, thanks so much. What about matrics in Antarctica interested you in applying to be one? Because at your age, it's New York, it's London, it's Paris, it's Barcelona. This one said Antarctica, and you said, sign me up.
Yeah, I think adventure has been a part of my whole life since I was a kid. So, I mean, getting an opportunity like this was definitely a once-in-a-lifetime thing. So when I heard about matrics in Antarctica, I thought, no, that's definitely me. So I took the opportunity because it's definitely something that I, enjoy. So it's like such a cool opportunity.
And you had to apply for it. You had to show, your candidates were encouraged to display courage, perseverance, a champion attitude, and the ability to tackle obstacles with enthusiasm. That is quite a mouthful. And at matric level, at the age of matric level, you were obviously able to display all of that. How were you able to show all of those things and make yourself a candidate that they just couldn't leave at home?
Well, I think I've really been involved in a whole bunch of things. I've done the Drakensberg Grand Traverse, I've done the Ryan Peak Challenge, I've done a whole bunch of adventure races, so I think I'm really involved in this sort of thing, and the conservation has been a part of my life since I was a kid. And so learning about that whilst incorporating adventure, I definitely think that it's something that would suit me. And so I think that they saw that and chose me for that, because it's definitely something that is at the top of my list.
Now, perseverance and the display of courage can't just be shown through the number of trails and exciting adventures you go on. There's obviously also something that you're brought up with at home. How has your home and your family life influenced this love that you have for adventure and wanting to explore?
So I've grown up in an adventure home. My dad has done a whole bunch of things. He's done Kilimanjaro 7 times.
Sure.
And the school that I go to, Treverton College, is based on adventure. The philosophy is education is an adventure. And so the opportunities that they've given me have influenced me quite a lot. The teachers there, and especially my dad, he's been a huge influence to me. He's a headmaster at Treverton. And so all of those combined just really have impacted me in that regard, and just shown me, the opportunities that adventure can give you. And so that's just grown me in that sort of space.
They must all be so proud. Now, you're going to face challenges like you've never experienced before. How do you physically and mentally get ready for it?
Physically, I run and cycle quite a lot, so I think that sort of aspect has already been covered in my daily life. And mentally, I've been in a whole lot of things. Like I said, I've done the Drakensberg Grand Traverse, and I've done the Ryan Peak Challenge. So I've already done a whole bunch of stuff that have sort of tested me mentally. And so through that, I think I've been able to learn how to cope and how to, go about the right way of doing things, and so that I don't get mentally drained. And so I think I've prepared enough. Yeah.
Now, Ryan Mansa, he's almost become a household name in South Africa because of the many adventures and challenges that he's gone on. But also when he speaks about it, he doesn't just talk about he's gone around an island so many times. He talks about what he's learned in that time. What are you hoping to learn from him in those 6 days that you'll be spending as a team in Antarctica?
Well, I think that someone of his caliber and someone that has his experience, there's a whole bunch of things you can learn from him. I was talking to him at an interview for this Matrix Antarctica, and just the way he speaks about, sort of adventure, and he was telling me about paddling in the Antarctic and how he got over that. So I think that learning about how to cope with things, how to get through things that are hard and challenging, and because he's been on so many adventures, he's got that experience. And so learning from him how to mentally get through everything, to physically get through everything, would be really awesome. And then just to sort of hear about what he has to say, because I know he's done a whole bunch of conservation, and so he can also help me in that regard. So I've just, in all aspects, I'd love to learn from him.
Now, part of this project also involves each of the matrics in Antarctica to work on an environmental project in their communities. What project will you be championing, and why?
So Treverton College is in Moy River. So the Moy River is a river that runs past our school, and it's been, hectically degraded. It's been polluted with rubbish, and the cattle drink from it, and the farmers in the area use it for irrigation, and people swim in it. So it's just, for the whole community, it's not really helping. And so if I could clean that up and get that better, it won't just, help the river to be cleaner, but it could help the wider community as well. Because if the cattle are drinking from it and the farmers are using it, then it'll bring more of a widespread health for our region. And so if I could get my school involved, starting small, going bigger, and influencing the community to do the same, hopefully we can get the river to be sorted out.
Absolutely. And now, I'm told that you have a polar bear award from your school. I mean, if you told me that, I would have said, well, obviously you're going to Antarctica because, it's just too fitting. But tell us what this award is and how can you further that in Antarctica?
So the Polar Bear Award in my school is basically every Wednesday morning at 5:30, you jump into the dam and swim across it. In winter, you just jump in and jump out because it's quite cold. So that's quite it's a tradition and an outdoor pursuits program, a part of the outdoor pursuits program that we have at our school. And so I thought that since we do that at our school, I can just, maybe jump into the water and Antarctica and then video it and show it to my school and then say, hey, guys, you can't be scared now because I did this. So I show them that and then say, there's no excuses, eh?
I'm sure one Lewis Pugh is laughing at that because it's definitely not the same. But good luck for that. We'll keep an eye on social media. When do you leave?
On the 15th.
Okay. So just a few more short weeks to go. Good luck with all the farewells with your family. I'm sure that's going to be rather emotional as well. That is our matric in Antarctica, part of the Matrix in Antarctica project. Kai Broom, congratulations to you and the rest of Team Antarctica will be going on an adventure of a lifetime. How very fascinating.